All right. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. Can we give it up for ourselves? Woo-hoo! Yes. Well, we are here at Strong House Inc. and we have an incredible speaker tonight. Her name is Evangeline Casper, and she's my good friend. And she's going to talk to us tonight about living healthy after unhealthy experiences and how to love yourself again, because that is super important. So without further ado, we are going to bring her up here, and she is just going to feed us a little bit, right? So can you all give it up for Miss Evangeline Casper, please?
Hi, ladies. Thank you so much, beautiful ladies, for having me. So my topic is life is about experiences, lessons, and health. Okay?
Oh.
And I'm going to try to zoom through and not be so long. Get to the point. And just kind of tell you about a very serious experience and a lesson, which brought me to this beautiful lady you see standing before you. Thank you. So, 5 years ago, I freed myself from a very unhealthy relationship. It was January 2019. I set a vision to free myself. What I did was wrote a vision, fast, for the month of January 2019. I also prayed, and most of all, I stayed focused. It's imperative to stay focused when we set a vision. I worked 2 jobs. I stacked my money. And December 4th, 2019, I freed myself. And I said I'm not going to cry, but if I do, it's tears of joy. Because I'm just like, you just have no idea. And I moved out from under the dysfunction. It was very dysfunctional. I was trying to build a life with an unhealed man that had problems and trauma and hid it, and it didn't surface until we were like officially together, and boy did it come out. So pretty much like 4 years I was just like, no, this isn't gonna work, and that's why I freed myself. I was always into health and health awareness. Once I freed myself, I got my new home that I love so much. I was at peace again in my life. I was able to heal myself and focus on myself. I did the work. I was in counseling. It's imperative when you're going through something to get in counseling. Sit down with a counselor and express what you're dealing with. Instead of venting on friends, because friends will turn their back on you and they don't want to hear it, and it makes them depressing. So it just gets them down, and they tell you later, and it hurts because those are your friends and you think like they're there for you. But I'm really glad I did the work and got into counsel. I had an awesome counselor. He was amazing. My counselor would help me, and he came up with some words that I will always hang on to this day. And when I would express like my ex-behavior and what he was doing, my counselor would say, and I don't want to call names, so I'm going to just use, he would say, that's just blank being blank. So as you move along on your journey, as someone's doing something, you just say, that's just Evangeline, being Evangeline. And you handle it better. You just learn to handle it better when a person rises up to hurt you and say mean things, narcissist behavior, you just be like, you just stand back and you're like, just this blank being blank, and you move on. So to this day, as I stated, I still say that in any situation with people. And it also deters like gossip and talking about it. Because when we talk about it a lot, we anchor it and it doesn't get better. It just gets worse. So you just feel like, kind of like, whatever. But when you say the name, you're just like, that's just so-and-so being so-and-so. So let me go over here. Excuse me. So as life has moved on, 5 years now, I am single and enjoy my journey. Yes, I have been single for 5 years, and I've only been on 5 dates. And the last one I went on, I literally got up and left the restaurant. I left.
Wow.
Yeah, I was just like, this is toxic.
Oh, good for you.
This isn't gonna go anywhere. I was just trying to get to know you, be your friend, and I just like left. And that's like a rule of thumb. Meet people. Don't let them know where you live. Don't let them come to you. You meet them and have an exit, strategy. Just be smart about it. So that's what I did. I left. And when I got in my car, made sure my doors was locked, took out my cell phone, and I blocked the number.
Wow. Good.
I shut it down. So I choose not to entertain, as I move along on my journey, anything that is toxic. I just, done. Go on with my life. So, let's see, I'm sorry. So also, I have my health and promoting health and wellness weekly on my YouTube channel. Enjoy the journey with Evangeline, as well as traveling, getting out, enjoying nature. Just so many, I have so many things I'm involved with, and just living my life to the fullest. And in my closing, I would like to encourage you beautiful ladies to never stay in an unhealthy relationship. It can be a job, a spouse, a fiance, a companion, etc. Don't stay because of fear or you feel you can't survive on your own. Have faith and know God, source, universe will take care of you. Just know, staying in anything unhealthy brings on sickness. Believe me, I know. And that was the straw for me because I was beginning to get sick. And I knew I had to get out of it. So now I'm just enjoying my journey with my free spirit self. To God be all the glory. And always remember, everything is a life lesson. It's a life lesson. You learn and you just move on. And you don't stay there. So that's that. So yeah, questions?
I had a question. I should wrote it down. I had it when you were talking. And I'll come back.
Yeah.
So being in a relationship that was toxic, how did it make you feel about yourself? How did you start feeling about yourself as you was with
I
this?
felt my self-esteem was going down, and that wasn't me because I'm very strong. I don't know if anybody's into horoscopes, but I'm an Aries, and Aries, they're very strong, courageous, and I was just not myself, and also I felt my parents were disappointed as well. And they wanted me to free myself. Like, I just felt them watching down and, they were just like, free yourself. And I freed myself. Yeah.
When you did that, were you by yourself? Did you have family? Did you have people surrounding you?
No, I went through it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
There was no family. I had you. The host is here, her program. She was checking on me, but Sephora's like, just childhood friends, anybody, I went through it, and let me tell you, it made me really, really strong, which is good. And you learn who your friends are. You learn what family members are there for. You just learn. We go through these things for a reason, and they wake you up. Yeah, they really wake you up. My goddaughter was wonderful. She was always checking on me. She's in Richmond, Virginia, and she was like, Mama E, are you okay up there? She would constantly check on me. But Sephora is like, anyone being in the vicinity, no, it was me.
How do you recover
From something like that.
giving your all of you to ensure health and wisdom and right direction to children that you did not birth, and they turn around and give you their your derriere, their derriere, all in your face, call your names, and laugh about it, and think that it's okay, and you're not supposed to get upset. How do you recover from that? And that's where I am. And needing to know how to be with me and just me. Okay, and God.
Yes.
And whatever they're doing in their life is them.
Right.
And to cut the string.
Yes.
When they don't let you cut the string.
So may I ask, are you still in touch with the children?
Oh, God, yes.
So good. It's okay. So what you...
It's like they when they want. When they need.
Yes.
Will come destroy.
Yes.
And not even give an offer. To say, hey, you provided this. We used it. Now it's destroyed. Can we assist? And replacing it. Instead, no. They let it fall on your shoulder and stay on your shoulder. And when you have something to say about it, they retaliate with, it's your responsibility, isn't it? Excuse me?
Whatever generation we on, that's what that is.
Oh, yes, yes. So what you do...
And I need to get back to me.
Yes, loving on you.
Looking out for me.
Yeah.
So speak on
So...
getting back to you.
Yeah.
I know
How-
some of your story.
Right.
You can be way out there, and some of the stuff that she said, just that.
Yes, I'm
vibration.
familiar.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
how do you get back to just you?
So what you have to do, and this is what I did, because I experienced some of that, the children. For me, any situation that arises and I need to free myself, I will just open my arms, just like this, and I speak it, and I say, blah, 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 blah. I let it go. As much as it hurts, you don't want to let it go, you just do this. Let me tell you, I am a living witness. It just is gone. And you handle it so much better. You just gotta open your arms, speak it, and let it go. And you're giving it to the universe. You're giving it to God. You just gotta let it go. It's hard.
Hard to just let go.
It's hard to let go, but you have to, because you have to think about you.
Exactly.
And you have to save yourself.
Exactly.
And you have to love you.
I mean, it's even to the point to where you said you had 5 dates in 5 years. Okay? I won't even allow myself to date. Because I know where I am.
Yeah.
As
You have to have
far as
boundaries.
I am concerned.
Oh, yeah,
But then you,
boundaries.
Boundary work.
when
Mhm.
you can be so hurt that it's like you're an open wound just walking around. Because there's no healing coming, it's only hurt coming and no healing coming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the healing comes from within,
Within.
the little pieces at a time. Letting it go is big,
Yes.
but it's hard to let go of something that you've held on to for your whole entire life. It's almost like it becomes a part of who you are. To let it go leaves a hole, you know, and if you don't have anything to fill that space, you feel empty, you feel.
But also, we all must remember that life is seasons. Before you know it, we're going into spring, right? So it was a season for that relationship. That relationship was an experience and a lesson. And you have to dig inside and you have to say, I'm letting it go.
I won't allow myself to get in relationships.
But then that's not fair to you.
I feel like it's not fair to me, but it wouldn't be fair, it would be even unfair to the next person, the person that I'm in that relationship with, because now I've got cages and I've got locks
Right.
and I have walls.
Where you have to heal. You have to do so many things for you and love on you. You have to. Oh, I'm the one to help you. I will help you because
I don't know how to do that.
treat yourself to flowers. Every week, I buy myself fresh flowers. Every week. I post them. Like you will go on my platforms. You can see every celebration. I have some wine, my flowers, and I always say, life is about celebrating every accomplishment. So I celebrate me. I take myself to breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't wait on anyone. I love on me. I spoil me. So you have boundaries so that when someone comes, they're trying to kick it to you, you tell right away. They don't have it together. They're not wasting my time. So you get to a level where you have boundaries, where you just see it. Look, what did I do? I got up and left the restaurant. I will walk away quick from anything that is unhealthy. So you think about you love you respect you value you. So you have to protect you and love on you. Do nice things for you. Take a bubble bath. Do you do that?
I haven't taken a bubble bath and God knows how long.
Oh my gosh, you have to do. You gotta go to spas.
Gotta go to spas.
Yes, I'm big on my spas.
Well,
Go ahead.
I
She has
just
a
wanna go back because you started with a vision.
Yeah.
And I wonder if a vision is maybe something that, like, to be able to
Yeah.
have this vision to
The
know
book of
where you're
Habakkuk
going.
says to write the vision, make it plain and clear. So when you write a vision as to what you want to do, what you don't want to do, what you want, and you just like, what I did was I wrote that vision on parchment paper and I turned it down and left it there for a month. I prayed over it, and to watch how the doors just opened. And you remember, once I got out of the situation, December 4th, it was like how you just walk through a building and doors. That's how my life has been, because it was a ball and chain. I was dragging. To this day, the doors, they just open. So when you free yourself, it's imperative. Write a vision, free yourself, open your arms, let it go. Because it's hurting you and I could see it. I see it in your eyes. I see the hurt. You gotta let it go. Because I know what I know. God wants you to live. And that's that hurt that you're holding on. You're not living.
I'm not, you're right.
Yeah, I see it. I want you to live. I want you to start treating yourself to flowers. Even a plant. I'm a plant mom. I don't have children, so I have all these plants. And on the weekends I go through and water and prune and give them kisses, and I'm like, look at you, how you bloom. Wow.
I see why y'all are friends now.
Yes, I just took
Yes.
it. Yes, it's because that's life, and it's imperative. Start out like with one plant and just love that plant. I'm telling you, that one plant is gonna make you so happy. It's gonna make you so happy. And then you get some flowers and you just love on
I
you.
used to. I have to tell you that I
Gotta get
used
it
to.
back.
You gotta get it
Buy
back.
myself a bouquet of flowers every week.
So will you please do it this week?
Now you gotta start back.
Yes, you have to start back.
You just gotta start back. Something small like that can change your life.
Like
I'm just
that.
saying, because I do know Evangeline, and I was there when she was walking through this time, and it wasn't easy. She freed herself. She did all the things that she said she did, but that ball and chain kept trying to do things. So I can speak to her fortitude and the tenacity that she had to stay the course and keep the vision. I mean, he took things away. He would,
A lot of mind.
Yeah, mind games, try to affect all of her friends, try to talk to the friends that they hadn't together. I mean, there was a lot of things that happened, and there was times when she was very sad, but she just kept going. She just kept going. And when she's saying she treats herself, she does. When you look at her, go to her pages,
Yeah.
she's always in some other state doing something. She loves horses. She's always doing something. Always doing something, and it's funny it's great to watch because she really is enjoying the journey that she has now. It took a lot to do what she did. I commend you on that because I knew you when all that stuff was happening, and even then you was still just like, oh, I'm gonna give me some flowers. I should go get some flowers. She says, yes, I want to get the best flowers. Yeah.
Yes, so many people call me
and
that.
She's vegan, so I would go to her house and she'd just be making. She'd be like, oh, let's try this, let's try that. And always throwing a party, and really always celebrating. She celebrates everything. And I learned a lot from watching Evangeline because, we get tied up in work and all kinds of stuff and issues and situations. And it don't matter what's happening. She'll be like, oh, well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And she acts like you. Yeah. That's what you say all the time. But, and then just to have gone through such tragedy and such turmoil, and to still have this bubbly spirit, because this is her all day, every day. I've never seen her any other way but like this. Always being encouraging. So that whole open your arms and let it go. It can be a difficult thing, but it also can be very freeing and real.
Yeah.
It really can. It could be if you just keep moving forward. And anytime you're dealing with family and friends, it's even more difficult because they're not like, especially family, they're not like friends you can just walk away from.
Right.
Family is gonna be there. They're gonna be calling you, saying stuff. Especially when you were the caretaker for these people.
Mm-hmm.
And getting back to yourself is definitely hard. It's a difficult thing.
I do
When-
not have to get back to me.
Yes, it's imperative. Treat
Because I
yourself
need
to the
to-
movies. I go to the movies.
So what do you do when doubt creeps in?
When
Like you set your vision.
Mhm.
Did you ever doubt that that's the right
So much.
vision to
Afrocentric
have,
things,
or
just
yeah? So how do you navigate?
I need you.
Am I doing the right thing? Is this really what
because I'm
doing?
like
This is
really
not
big on praying,
Yeah.
and
Always.
I meditate and I ask God. I always say, God, show me. Show me everything I need to know. He will show you. And it was like, I'm telling you, he just guided. It was like he said, it's like he said, my child, just stay the course and this is going to happen. And I stayed focused, and I'm telling you, you can't doubt. You just have to have faith. You have to be strong and know, like the scripture says, he will never leave you nor forsake you. And I kept quoting that. You said you'll never leave me nor forsake me. You said you'll never leave me nor forsake me. And he didn't. He didn't. So you just,
lean into that faith.
yeah. Yeah, I always say,
Trisha tell you, no stinking thinking,
No, no stinking thinking.
You gotta continue to think positive. She told that today.
And
Oh,
also,
Oh, of course.
another thing is I'm big on affirmations.
Yeah,
you
you
know.
are. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All over, everywhere.
Yeah, affirmations all in my house, all throughout the years.
They help.
They really help. So
do.
seeing them, repeating them, it helps you. Like I even have a little. I should have brought it. I didn't think this little notebook, and it has like tons of affirmations, and I literally read them every day. Who does that, right? I do. But look at me. I'm happy. You know, because words are powerful. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. So if we speak positive over ourselves, and you get up every day, you look in the mirror and you're like, hey, beautiful, wow, you're looking good today. You do that, I do it. But if you do all of that and give some time, look in the mirror and say, hey, let me give you a hug. Give yourself a hug. Seriously. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Speak all these things. It will help you. And another one I like to say is, I'm walking in my healing, favor, and abundance. So if you say these things daily, as soon as I get out of the bed, the first thing I do is say, thank you. Yeah, I put my feet, I'm going, thank you. Always be thankful for everything. Yeah, you just gotta let it go. Just let it go. You're gonna be okay. It doesn't matter how bad it hurts. It hurts, huh? Look at it. It's hard to let it go. You gotta let it go. You let it go. I know, like the song. Let it go. I know it is. But when you do let it go, when you really, yeah, you let it go, you're like, wow, I was holding on to that for what? And another thing with us holding on to like just anger and bitter and resentment, you're only hurting yourself. So when you just let that mess go and you just go about your business and you know God's going to fight your battle for you, guess what? That person is convicted. Yeah, they're convicted. It takes time. They wish they were still with somebody. We know that. Meanwhile, you know, they move on, you know, they get involved with another woman, another. Meanwhile, I'm still by myself, enjoying my journey. I'm not searching. I'm like, Mr. Wonderful will come. I've even given him a name. Mr. Wonderful, because he's going to be a really good man. What is that saying? Good things come to those who wait.
That's right.
All my friends are like, E, you still single? You should go on a dating site. I'm like, I've never gone on a dating site. I refuse to. Like, these characters I met, I was out and about. And I was like, I don't think anything's going to come of it, but hey, I'll go out. What did I do? Waste the outfit, waste my time. But I went out. It was an experience and a lesson.
Can I say?
Yeah.
I think with the situation with you, where everyone's saying that we're all the same, and we all try to probably think that for ourselves, trying to find who we were. I think it's not who we were, but who we're becoming.
Right.
Right? Because then you can't be who you were before that person because of all the things that we all went through.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing with that, though, right? Who and what I do.
Right, and yes, you have to let it go, but in that process, you're learning to become someone new and stronger because of what you went through. We all are going through that. It doesn't matter whatever it is. That's what we're going through. We're never gonna be who we were 16, 22, 35. You know,
Right.
Before the
Thank you, Lord. Right.
You're not gonna be
So I
who you
think-
was before the experience.
I think it's just opening up just to become someone new.
Right.
Yeah.
And you gotta remember to say to yourself, my time is now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that we can begin to just declare some things. My time is now. What you have done, and you have done it with love. And no matter how many children you have raised, you know, you did that from your heart.
Yeah.
But your time is now. owe no one nothing, not even the ones you raise. I owe
Speak
them
to it, speak to
nothing.
it.
And when you begin to just look at yourself and value yourself in that mirror, like she said, kiss yourself, love yourself, understanding that, sometimes you just gotta date yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Date
And
yourself.
so in that aspect, when you begin to just say, my time is now, and you declare that today, that means we're not looking back what yesterday was, we're looking ahead at what tomorrow is gonna bring, what you already proclaiming was going to happen for you tomorrow, and let no one who's not gonna bring life into your space, don't let them in your space.
Yes.
Snap,
Always
snap,
in
snap.
That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
And also remember, the past is the past.
Yeah.
Like, don't keep looking back in that mirror. Just focus.
That's right.
The past is the past. I saw, like an acquaintance, this young lady, I think last month, and she literally, I hate this question. She asked the question, "Oh, do you ever hear from?" I'm like, "No, and can you please don't ask me that? That is my past." Yeah, people should not do that to people. Because, it would have been nice to remain friends, but it wasn't meant for us to remain friends. When it's meant, it'll happen in situations, but some people you can't. So I just said, "Oh, please don't ask me about that person." I'm like, that is my past. Yeah, because I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, so anything else? Any other questions?
Well, I just wanted to say, for me, with what you were saying, I remember years ago, my cousin, they were having a conversation between themselves about me, and she was like, "Oh, I need a ride," and I'm the person, the people pleaser who always want to help everyone, and then she was like, "Oh," so say it's, she's like, "Oh, just ask Trisha, she won't say no."
Wow.
And I heard this, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh.
She's right, because I would not have said no. But it's just so we teach people how to treat us, right?
Right.
And that's what I had to learn. And it's like, and then I would offer you to look back to see where in your life that you felt unsupported, because that's what you're trying to do, is to support people and to be there for people. And if you just allow your mind to go back to that place, and it might not, sometimes we don't even remember it. It's like, I don't know.
You can get a shallow work.
I've never been
That's what I've been
supported.
doing.
Never been unsupported.
I've never been supported.
Oh,
So
well,
now
that's
it's
the
time
thing.
for you to support you.
Well, this is what happens.
Love
because
on
we
you.
were not supported, we try to be that support, right, for someone else, because we know how it feels to not be supported, right? But then you also have to think about who you're trying to support, because I always mess this up. But the Bible says something about not casting your pearls upon
Yes.
swine.
Right.
You know what I mean? So who you want to give it to. So I would offer you to kind of like just research yourself, right? And figure out, is this worth it for you? And if it's not, then like she said, let it go. And I used to date myself, I'm telling you. I'm the people pleaser. I'm the oldest. Everybody in my family, I'm planning everything, doing everything, and I don't anymore, because they don't value you until you're no longer there.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But they don't have to, because you're always there.
That's
But you're enabling them. You're enabling them. They're never going to be able to. They will do it if you're not here. Trust me. When you stop, they figure it out.
Yeah.
One year I'm like, I'm not having. My sister's like, so what do we do for Thanksgiving? Now, mind you, this is me like, oh guys, I planned everything. Let's do it. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'll see. So I stopped. I'm like, you know what? Forget this. I have the most kids, the most everything. But I always do it, and I had to value myself. I had to find that value and say, you know what? I'm not them. I would have loved the support and I would have needed it, but God didn't give it to me, or it didn't happen for me. And it wasn't for this reason for me to be somebody else's floor cloth. It was for me to put that into somebody who is like me, who would appreciate it and things like that. So I would just offer you to like really sit down with yourself and think about, if it was you, do you think you would do that to somebody? And why do you feel like you deserve that behavior? Because that's what I had to do for me, and it's a lot of work, and it's not fun, and it's a lot of loneliness, because you're like, you know what, I just pull back from everything, and people couldn't come to my house, and my house is where everybody came, nope, I don't want anybody coming to my house. Sorry, kids, no. Meet at the park, don't come here, you know? But, and I have to stand on it.
Boundaries.
Yeah,
like that.
And
Boundaries.
it's okay
Yeah.
that no have a period.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
It is it's a sentence.
I just learned
No.
that.
Period.
Because it's
No, it's a
Yes.
complete sentence.
Yes.
Yes.
They had to teach me that.
Also, think about like get a journal and journal. Just like journal a lot of things, your feelings, release all of that in a journal. And then, reflect, maybe, not that particular week, but maybe a month, look back and you can see how you healed and grown, and you're like, oh my gosh, I was stressing that, what? So yeah, journaling, we like to journal.
In the shower, like sometimes I wake up, I'm going through a divorce. I feel really heavy in the morning sometimes. I don't know whether it's because like at night sometimes I can't sleep and stuff. I get in the shower and I'll be like, you know what? This shower is gonna release all of that.
Wash
Yes,
it off.
wash it
off.
And I like use the symbolisms like, you know what? I'm washing it all off. My day is gonna be full of love and life and
There you
happiness.
go.
Yes.
And also, like you can look down the drain as the water is going to go. I do this. I'm like, bye bye.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's really,
Yeah, you
it
say bye bye
works.
to it. All of that really works. Thank
And
you.
I will also say too, our surroundings, and one thing I would say, surround yourself around owls, because we have owls. Owls.
Wise
And
ladies.
I use that wisely because, you can't surround yourself around everyone, but there's gonna be those, especially when we're spiritually connected, that we can be able to surround ourselves around those who are going to speak life to that situation, or can be able to pray you through, and you don't even have to say a word, you don't even have to say, what the situation is, because a true prayer warrior don't need to know your situation.
Right.
You just know the word of prayer,
Yes.
but when you put yourself in a good presence in a company of people, and I say owls are wise, and that means wisdom is in the room. It helps us to direct us in certain ways. We all need a little bit of wisdom each and every day, and sometimes our wisdom comes through different people, and so we gravitate towards that and we learn, and I'll continue to throw this in there because we've been saying this since we've been meeting, is that we never, ever lose.
No.
We win or learn.
Winning or
So
learning.
when
That's my
we
song.
don't see it, it's something that we gotta
No
learn
matter what.
to get to that next winning statement, right? And so when we're here, we love on each other for real. You know what I'm saying? We're not just breaking bread just because we can break bread. Anybody can be home and cook. We can be around any type of people all day, every day. I was just at a meeting before I came here, but it was nothing like coming here. With people who that got your back and got it for real, and those who you connect with. And you can't, you don't share your business with everybody, right? But there's going to be certain people that God will allow you to just share, and that He will give you the person that's going to walk you through that. And it may not be a group of women, it might be just one woman that will walk you through that process. As she said, somebody was there for her, Angela was there for her, and so it's like whoever it is, but surround yourself around people who are able to not bring and cast down judgment. We're not here to judge.
No judgment.
We're here to put our arms, like she said, open your arms and be free. Hug you for real.
Yeah. We need you.
And that's what women in our today time, we need that, and if we can really see that more and represent that more, we will see more women be healed, and not women coming out of a situation and leaving more scarred than what they came in.
I can tell you the truth, like every week I come here, like today, it's just for me. I just told Trisha that, I'm like, this is for me. And not saying the name for you, but I know it's for me, but that happens to me every week when I come here, so I encourage you to come. Because it's always something for you.
I've been trying to get here forever.
No, and you need to.
Timing is everything.
Yeah.
Timing.
Listen.
Cab and all that.
Any other questions or?
Any more questions for Miss E? If not, can y'all just give it up for her, please? We appreciate you, and we thank you for coming. And before you leave, please make sure, I was gonna say, make sure that all is,
Enjoy the journey with Evangeline. So
That's her YouTube.
that's my YouTube, and I'm promoting like all this fun stuff. And when I travel, I post and smoothies and juices. Yes, I'll give you all my
Instagram, too.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. TikTok is Evangeline and the crew.
Who's the crew? Us.
You guys, people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the crew.
We got a crew now.
Yeah.
Let me get that.
And that's I'm always calling everyone the crew. And
I'm like the hi crew.
yeah, I'm like
Anybody that comes in.
yeah. And what is it? Instagram is Evangeline's Closet. So it's all my fashions. I had a cute upscale boutique in Portsmouth, Virginia. So if you see anything fashions, let me know. Reach out.
Evangeline.
Go the YouTube again.
Sure, YouTube is Enjoy the Journey with Evangeline. And Evangeline is EVANGELINE. Or you could just, amongst us, I always go by E.
Yeah.
It's the lovely E in her what?
Copper
Cup.
cup.
Yeah. And what else? Facebook is my full name, Evangeline
I
Casper.
found you on Facebook.
All right, you guys give it up one more time for Miss Evangeline.
Aw. Thank you. This was wonderful. If I can encourage anyone or do anything, please let me know. Reach out. I'm like big on helping and encouraging and healing. Angela knows.
I love you.
I love you to life.
Turn that off. Is that off?